Today's video is a collaboration of several people from the Taste Made group, and what we're doing today is we're collaborating to bring you several Indian street food recipes. And my recipe today is Vada Pav. What's that? Vada Pav. Anyway, it's a fried potato dish. It's like a sandwich. So it's a fried potato sandwich. It's nice and spicy. It's got different textures going on. So stand by, you'll love it. But at the end of the video, we're going to put up some links to the other people's videos so that you can watch what everybody's come up with. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I've got some chickpea flour. This is going to be for the batter on the outside of our potato fritters. So I got my batter. I've got, I got 1 cup of chickpea flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of turmeric. The turmeric is really just to make it bright yellow, because we're not going to cook these things very long, and that'll help give you that look of a nice crispy, golden brown and delicious kind of thing. We got that. We're going to mix that up just a little bit, and we're going to start slowly adding a little bit of water. I want to make like a thick batter. I don't want it to be thin. In there. All right, ought to do it. You want to make this up first, that way it has time to hydrate. Just a little bit more water. By the time that hydrates, it's going to be a little too thick. There we go. See there? That's nice. And by the time that hydrates, that ought to be consistency that I'm looking for. Alright, let's talk about our other ingredients. Well, I got some oil heating up. I've got 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to heat that up a little more. I've got half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of mustard seed. I've got some curry leaves that I've chopped up. If you don't have curry leaves, just use some cilantro. It's no problem. I've got a spice mixture. I've got a half a teaspoon of Gram Masala, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of red pepper, half a teaspoon of mango powder, and quarter, and a half a teaspoon of salt. Sorry about that. I've got a 1/4 cup of onion. I've got a tablespoon of green chili, a tablespoon of garlic, and a tablespoon of ginger. Alright, I can see my oil starting to shimmer pretty good, and it's swirling around, so it ought to be kind of warm. We're going to put our cumin seed in here. We'll see what happens. They're starting to sizzle, so that's good. Go ahead and we'll put our mustard seed in. Those are crackling pretty good. Let's give them a quick stir just to keep everything going. Put our curry leaves in there. Now they're going to splatter. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put our other meaty, our onion, green pepper, garlic, ginger. We'll put all this in here. We're going to cook this just a little bit. Alright, this has been cooking for about 4 minutes, and I'm starting to see a little color here and there, which is exactly what I'm looking for. You could cook the onions a little bit more if you want to. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn these off. I'm going to take them off the flame. Actually, I'm going to take my oil, put it over here on the bigger burner. I've just been kind of warming the oil up a little bit. Turn that one off. Now, I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, I've got 2 cups of potatoes. Then for my spice mixture, I've got half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of mango powder. I like using the mango powder in here. It helps really nice. Now put that in there, and then we're going to take our mixture here that we've cooked with our oil, and we're going to put that in there. Set this aside. Now we're going to get in here and we're going to mix this up. Ooh, it's still warm. Now I forgot to mention I used red potatoes for my mashed potatoes. Now this is just potatoes that have been cooked and boiled and then cooled down. It's not, you know, with the potato. It's not with the butter and all that stuff. So anyway, there's our balls. We're just going to keep making those until I get done. Alright, so now got a couple things. To test our oil out, I'm going to take one of these chili peppers. These are the Indian chili peppers I get at the market, Indian market. You could use any kind of pepper. We're going to put these in here. Yeah, see, our oil's just now getting hot. So we're going to let these go ahead and cook. Break that off the bottom. There we go. Now, I've got some rolls, and I've split them almost in two. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some ghee on them. Not too much, you don't want them greasy. And we're going to toast these in the pan. Come on, flip over. Alright. Go ahead and take these peppers out. Take that out. Coat our little potato balls. Now be careful with them because they will try to fall apart. But you want your oil pretty warm before you try to put them in there. And they're going to fall to the bottom and they'll stick. But you just let them cook for a second, and then you can scrape them off the bottom. Be careful not to splash them in there too hard, or you'll wind up with hot oil splashing all over the place. Now, whenever these are done, take them out. Be sure to use something that can handle the high temperature. And then just keep that going. And just keep cooking more and more. Alright, let's assemble. Now I said to keep the rolls together, but this one kind of come apart on me. But, you know. Alright, green chutney. Remember that video? I'm going to put a link right up here. You'll see it. We'll smear some green chutney on the bottom. There we go. We're going to put some of our garlic chutney here on the top. Nice spicy, fiery garlic chutney. And this is the wet one. Now we're going to put our two prettiest ones on here. There we go. There's that one. There's that one. We're going to serve it with a little bit of cucumber, some onion. Now we're going to sprinkle some of this chutney on here. And there's our plate. Alright, so how's it taste? That's what we need to know. Let's eat the peppers. Man, those are spicy.